Waxwork in January of 2013.
And the reason we started it is because we're big fans of horror movies and music, and I have a history of releasing music on vinyl with various bands that I've played in over the years.
You know, we decided like, hey, like, why don't we try to do this?
We saw a lot of companies doing something similar, and we felt as if like we could do it just as good or better.
Try to get liner notes from the composers, the directors, just carving out our own niche in the industry. I think Kevin got to work literally like that week.
So Day of the Dead is one of my favorite releases that we've put out.
I would definitely say that Day of the Dead is in my top 2.
It showed us that this is something that we could actually do for work, for a living.
We got to do an event at the Egyptian Theater in LA. And we had dinner with George Romero and John Harrison. Everyone was so sweet. Everything about that release is special.
I really like the Rob Zombie titles that we've done because not only did we get to work with him, but it just kind of like evolved into like this relationship where we're not only releasing his movie soundtracks, but we're going to be doing some other cool stuff with him soon.
And in terms of music, I really like Vice Principals. If you haven't checked it out, you should. Joseph Stevens' score is amazing. It's really, really good.
The biggest hurdles are the Instagram algorithm. You know, because we are an independent company, it's trying to get people on board, trying to like get people to find out about what we do and why we do it. I think we do a killer job with respect to social media.
So this changes a lot, I would say, and it's changed over the years, but right now specifically, the biggest hurdle, pressing plant delays. That's the biggest hurdle that I think all of the labels are facing right now. Turnaround times are really long, and we're having to do pre-orders and people want their records. I would say that's really the biggest hurdle. The only hurdle really that I can think of. Everything else is great. We have a lot going on right now. We just launched our toys and collectibles, Spinachers, that we've been working on for, I want to say like 2 years now, maybe 3 years. It's been a long time, but they're out now. They're doing so great.
We have a lot of soundtracks coming out, a lot of new stuff, a lot of old stuff, reissues, things that have never come out ever in any capacity on any format. We've got some collectibles, probably more publishing. We have some cool projects lined up right now with Rob Zombie, publishing and books and just more music and cool shit. That's the immediate future plan. We really do try hard to involve our fans and to involve the people that work with us, showing the faces around the office, showing how diverse it is. We have a lot of women that work for us. We have a lot of people of color, a lot of people that just have more progressive and different ideas about how things should and ought to be. I like that. I think that's really cool about us. Even when it's hard, even like, you know, when you miss out on licenses, I think we have a good place, and people know who we are, which is awesome. It's cool. Like, people know who we are worldwide, which is to do something in this, you know, within the last like 10 years, and for people to connect with it on some sort of level in the music industry when it's not, you know, manufactured or created in like, you know, some sort of laboratory. I think that's f***ing cool.